Hi there, and I guess we can start our update now, and let's get going. Well, first, sorry for being a little late. Couldn't find the camera, so found it now. Guess let's get going here. Alright, as you can see, the engine's sitting there, and the cherry picker is sitting there. So yeah, it's technically in. Although I don't have the training mount in yet. Alright, so I guess let's start talking about it. Well, I found out a really simple engine mount design. It's so freaking simple. You know, I can make it so freaking strong. A tank could run over it and the thing would squish before the weld would break. It looks really nice. Just a very simple one. I don't have the bottom of it welded yet. I'm going to wait a little bit first. Get a few other things in. It's a pain in the ass drilling the holes for the engine mount bolts. But I eventually got that done. And then, to make it worse, stupid fuel pump is in the way of the one. Okay, so I take the fuel pump off, and I'm sitting there eating that stupid rod you gotta sit there and push up while shoving the fuel pump in. It took me forever to get that thing stayed up without slipping down, and that was pissing me off. And as soon as I finally get it, just about to throw it all the way in, the gasket was broken in half. Well, isn't that a piss ass mess there? That pissed me off, so that was a half-hour wait. So then I get a sheet of cork that's used to make for gaskets. Pissed around with that for another half hour, and that ended up not working, and that was really, that made me mad. So then that's all I had to do to get it done to make it look nice, so, for you guys, make it all pretty for you. So then, I just got pissed. I just took a old nail box for a box full of nails, peeled away on the one side all the glossy paper, so then it was just cardboard on both sides, just, you know, thin little hard piece of cardboard. Cut that out of this shape, throw that on there, and yeah. It probably won't be the best gasket in the world, but for what it does, it should be pretty leak-free for a long time for what I care. And honestly, I really don't at this point. It'll be a long time before it's ever a problem, so yeah. Cardboard for a gasket. I've seen it before, so I thought I'd try it. So I guess, anywho. So yeah. So overall, yeah, I guess I'm a little behind here on work that should be done. Because then there's nothing done with the rear axle at all. So, but I have tomorrow off here, so tomorrow I'm going to go shopping. I gotta get a ton of bolts, you know, grade 5, grade 8 bolts or whatever. And then I'll buy some rear coilovers tomorrow. And then a bunch of I think I'll make it a little bigger, probably 1.5 inch square tubing for the 4-link. And hopefully, if I get a lot of work done, I'll have the training mount, which will also be 1.25 square tubing, because the mount's just, it would make it flush with the bottom of the frame, so got lucky with that. But also, I'm going to have to raise the back corners of the cab because the drive shaft will just barely hit the thing, and I think the tray might be just a hair too high for the floor pan. And, well, that'd be a good idea anyways, because the cab does sit kind of funny, so it's necessary to do that anyways. It wouldn't be no more than an inch, maybe 2 inches at most. Then it should be all fine. It won't. I mean, I'll be fine. I'll just use, I'll probably just use a chunk of 2x4 steel and shove it in there on both sides. That should work, you know. So, yeah. Once tomorrow I get all my shopping done and get a lot of work, hopefully I can get the engine, the training mount in, so then I won't need the jack to hold up anymore. And I guess we can kind of call that officially, and even though I won't have these motor mounts welded quite all the way up. Welded enough to hold it, obviously, but, you know, not all the way. But, yeah. Let's see, I can't really think of anything else right about now, other than the fact that I better get a move on because time is starting to dwindle down faster than you think. So, I guess overall, that's probably about it for now. And it's a good thing to see the engine in finally. Makes me feel a little better, I guess. And I mean, I got a ton of clearance with that engine. As soon as I raise the cab up a little bit, I mean, it'll be clearance all over. I mean, I got like 4 inches between the distributor and the firewall. So I mean, I hear about people all the time having to cut out the firewall because that doesn't fit ever. I got plenty of space, so that's a lot less work I have to do. I don't think I have to cut anything. I bet the floor pan, if I just raise it up, wouldn't have to touch a single thing, and that's pretty amazing because even almost all rat rods or hot rods, they always have to cut out something at one point or another. But with this, I'm pretty lucky, I guess, overall. So it looks nice. It's all symmetrical, pretty much. I mean, it ain't laser straight, but straight enough for the eye to see. So yeah, I think that's probably about it now then, I guess. So I guess until next time, which will be very short here, hopefully we'll have the engine all the way in, and maybe even hopefully this week can have the axle mounted. I'd be so relieved if I did. So yeah, I guess until next time, that's about it.